What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, we're going to be talking about AMC. You see AMC behind me, Vortex data. We're going to get into the Vortex data. We're going to get into the chart exchange data. We're going to get into the realization, what's on my mind with AMC and what I think is actually happening. Some different information that's going out there, about other positions, maybe being a distraction and all that stuff. So we're going to get into everything that we can, um, with an emphasis on the fact that the hedge funds are shorting more and more, and banks are probably included in that, shorting more and more. And we can see the steady rise in the short interest, and we will get into all of that data throughout this video. So watch till the end. Really, it helps me out. But also hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below if you guys want to join the Patreon, or if you want some of the Profit Apparel merch. Feel free to check out profitapparel.com and get yourself a t-shirt or two. Now let's go ahead and dive into the Ortex data. Now you're going to see this right behind me. Let me go ahead and move me a little bit just so I'm out of the way. But the Ortex data here, you can see we're at 17% short interest of free float. We also see that, we had a positive change in the short interest change today. We do see that they borrowed, I wouldn't say they borrowed more shares than was actually returned. This doesn't necessarily mean that they shorted 1 million. This means that they borrowed 1 million and returned about a half a million there. So that's the information there when it comes to Ortex. We do have, when we look up at the top, we're going to see shares on loan. We see 101 million shares on loan, and utilization is at 75.53. Now, I think the most important data we need to take from this whole AMC situation every single day is really how much they're shorting every day. Not how much they're borrowing, because how much they're borrowing could be a different story, but how much they're shorting on a daily basis. Because just understanding that will tell you how big this play actually is. And if we go into the chart exchange data here, sorry for how bright it must be, but what we're seeing here when we look down at this section right here, 59.48% in one day. It seems like every day we're seeing whether it's 50, 60, 65%, almost 70%. Like, we see so much shorts that's going through day in and day out, which it does not make sense how they're able to do something like this. How they're able to short as much as they actually are compared to the volume that's out there. So as long as I still see these short interest numbers the way they are, I'm going to continue to talk about this the same way, because the play is still there, right? We understand the last 30 days, we're seeing 56.7%, almost 57% short volume average for 30 days. That means you have some that are higher, some that are lower. But if you actually look over average, you're going to look 57% here, 50%, 57% the next day, 57% the next day, the next day, the next day. They're shorting it over 50% every day. No wonder why this thing is falling. No wonder why this thing is, going down so much. And that's the reason why. I mean, you just have heavy shorts that are hitting it. Plus, you have people that are probably getting scared out of how it's falling and, how low it's actually going. I can tell you right now that this is the first time I've been negative in AMC since $8 or so, right? Because I was positive from $9 on up, and I was not negative until basically this moment. Since I added more in at a higher point, now my cost basis is 26. So what you do see is that now it passed my cost basis, and we'll see that as we go into the data. So am I scared? No. Do I care if I lose absolutely everything that's there? No. I know the play is still there. I know the play is still there. It just all depends. The only way that the play continues is if a bunch of people, or the 80% that holds the float, stay strong. And I'm not saying that you physically have to do it. If you feel like you want to capture your profits, do whatever you feel is right for you. I'm not going to tell you not to take your money out. It's your money. You could do whatever you want with it. Pay your bills, buy whatever you want to buy. It doesn't really matter. But I'm letting you know information. The way that this skyrockets to the higher levels that we want it to go to is by the 80% that's holding the position to stay strong as they're shorting this position to get us out. They understand that all people need is time, right? if you have a ton of time out there and the price is low and it starts to sink in and you're like, oh man, it just looks so bad. What if I lose everything? And you start talking to yourself about it, you'll start talking yourself out of this position. That's basically what they're waiting for people to do, right? They will short it and short it and short it. No matter what we see here, 59%, people will talk themselves out of the position. And that's probably what we are seeing is a couple of people talking themselves out of the position. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be very transparent. Most people that watch my channel understand that I am very transparent, and try to be literally the most transparent YouTuber that's out there. So that's what you have there. But that's my spiel on the short interest there. But if we look into the actual chart today, you're going to see that I'm still holding my 900 shares. So that did not dissipate. I did not take that out. I kept it in there. Don't even look at it. Don't even worry about it because I know they're going to continue to short it. So today I didn't really even look at the stock market, which I think is a mistake because I probably could have made a move with Disney that I did already have, and I could have sold and had like a good $400 gain, especially since my expiration date is coming up soon. So it's whatever. We'll figure it out. And I probably should have been watching the stock market, but I wasn't. I was month end close and all that stuff. But you don't care about that. AMC is currently at $25.49. It closed at $29.49, down 3.88% or down one more dollar. You can see that my cost basis is $26.45. It currently is below that cost basis. I'm down about $900+ today. And well, not only I guess today I'm down a little bit more, but I'm also down $900 overall. I guess that's what you can say. But if we look at the after hours market, $25.46 is where we actually stand right now, which is a little bit below where we closed at. The volume today was about 33 million shares worth of volume, which is not high. It's sort of average. So I'm not going to sit here and say that, it's amazing or it's below average. I expect to see something in that realm, especially since the stock market's not really popping right now. You do see that if we're going through the chart, it opened up and fell right away, created a lower high, lower low scenario the whole way down to $24.64, where it did see a sign of reversal where it was being oversold. Now, it was being oversold in multiple points. This is why I say in my RSI video, talking about how the RSI doesn't really tell you exactly everything and when you're going to see an increase. Yes, you could see a slight increase, but how much is this going to do for you, right? Unless you're investing a lot into the position and wanted to day trade it. I understand day trading AMC. I don't condone that. But if you're looking at another position or any position, RSI doesn't really tell you too much. You have to factor in other factors as well. But you look at RSI, it hit oversold territory multiple times when it should have just been a complete downtrend, and it was a complete downtrend. You did see it jump back up to the VWAP for a moment, creating a higher low, or sorry, a lower high, and creating a lower low, right? All the way down to $24.64 before actually bouncing at that level and starting to create higher highs and higher lows. Before sort of getting derailed by consolidation. You did see a little bit of push up after that, jumping over the 200 EMA and actually getting over the VWAP for a second. And you could see here in the actual after hours market, or in the close, we were above that VWAP as well. And I was looking for that push towards the end of the day. That didn't happen. You did see it level out, and now you're seeing it down in the after hours market. So ultimately, when I look at the overall situation, again, the play is still there. I don't care if, a lot of people watch these videos or not. I do try and get them out so that people do watch the videos that, support my channel and also support AMC as well. But ultimately, again, the play is there. I'm in it and I'm not going to let go of that position. I understand the stock market's not really going the way we want it to. And I could even say that for the crypto market. It's not really going the way that we want it to, especially today. And I'm in this play. I know what it's going to be. I know the short interest. I know how much they're actually shorting. So what the real short interest should be. But we'll leave it at that. Let me know what you think about AMC and where we actually stand and where you think we're going in the new year. I think the first quarter is going to tell us a lot. And what they're trying to do, again, is trying to weed out the weak links. Anybody that's a weak link, if you can get that 80% down to 70%, you show a little bit of wiggle room. Then you start adding in time, and then all of a sudden you start shaving off a little bit more. So I hope that that doesn't happen. I hope this community is very strong because I believe in it, and I want to be that person or one of those people that lets you know, shows you my position, and tells you, hey, I believe in what this whole cause is about. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel, as well as joining the Patreon or the Discord group. We had a couple of buy options, and buy alerts and all types of stuff. One recently to where it was crypto. I decided to get out of Cosmos as Cosmos reached about 45. I didn't fully get out. I sold partial of my coins, but that's a whole call that we did have that was actually pretty good, played out really well. So if you want to join the Patreon or join the Discord group, feel free to do so. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.